Hi and welcome to my first ever pickup video. This is stuff that's culminated over approximately about the last 3 weeks, spread over from multiple different sources. So I'm going to start. Actually bought a little Space Invaders handheld. It's actually in black and white, but it falsifies colour effects. Only paid £1 for it, so it's quite old, 1978. So I wasn't going to let that go by for £1. Same with this Game Boy printer, got no use for it, obsolete, but it's nice to have in a collection and show off, well, display. In television games, I don't actually own a working in television, mine's faulty. I either intend on getting that fixed or purchasing a new one, but the whole thing cost me so little that it didn't really matter. I think I've got another boxed in television game somewhere, but that and the console cost me £10 in total, whereabouts, so I wasn't going to turn that down. So I got soccer, that is complete with the overlays and the manual, so that's not bad. The box is a bit mashed, but very old game. Space Battle, complete as well. Advanced D&D, Dungeons and Dragons. Box on this one's very bad. It's missing its inlays and overlays and manual. And then I've got Lock and Chase. Box is probably the worst on this one, but it is complete, so that's cool. So it's nice to get really retro games. They got one Super Nintendo game for the past 3 weeks, which was Biohurt Baseball. I think I paid 50p for it from a car boot. Otherwise I probably wouldn't have bought it. I'm not a fan of sports games, but it's not often you see Super Nintendo stuff. Only four Nintendo 64 games. Mace the Dark Age, Mortal Kombat rip-off. It's alright, it's not terrible. Definitely played worse fighters. I think it's cost me £3 from a retro gaming shop up at Blackpool, so that was pretty cool. Pokemon Stadium, and whilst I'm here, I got the transfer pack with it as well. Thereabouts, paid about £5 for this, so I can play, old Game Boy stuff using that with that, which is kind of cool. Body Harvest, I'm really not a fan of this game. Made by Gremlin Interactive, which later became Rockstar. Not a fan of that. Not very good. That cost me, I think, £3 as well. And then Konami in National Superstar 64. It's not good, it's manual, I don't think. But the inlaid cardboard is present. That was £1. Yeah, £1. So I wasn't going to let that go for £1. Got a few things here. 2 Master System stuff and some Mega Drive stuff. With a Master System and Mega Drive stuff, I always make sure it's got the box and preferably the manual. With Nintendo 64 stuff, it's so expensive to get it complete that sometimes I choose not to, but with Master System stuff, it's not too much more to get it complete. So I've got Predator 2, I think it's cost me £2, and that is complete. So, haven't actually played this one, but yeah. Cosmic Space Head, this isn't complete, it just has its cartridge. But I bought this for £2 or £3, but I remember this being a good game, but whether or not it still is, don't seem to spend too much time on the Master System, and I probably should do. But I got Mercs for the Mega Drive, Arcade Classic. This was very cheap, it was about £2. This cartridge and a manual, so that was pretty good. Wiz and Liz, this was an upgrade. I already had it cartridge only, so I swapped it out for one with its manual and its box. That was, I think that was 50p actually. So, and then Pit Fighter, a lot of you already know this is easily one of the worst games ever made. That was solely the reason I bought it. Cartridge only. I think that was £3 as well. Cartridge and box. One PC game, which was Fallout and Fallout 2 for the PC. I think I paid 50p for this. I'm a huge fan of the series and just saw it, so I thought I'd pick it up. Some Xbox stuff now. I don't tend to buy Xbox games very often. Only specific titles. It's not a console I massively enjoy collecting for. But I actually got 2 copies of Project Zero 2. I think they cost me about £1 each, and they're incredibly fun, and I wasn't going to let them go for that price, and one of them was an upgrade, I guess, so 2 copies of Project Zero. Evil Dead Regeneration. I've got another Evil Dead game for the PS2 somewhere. I haven't actually played this yet, but I'm hoping to. I'm a big fan of the movie, so that should be fun. And obviously another classic, Ninja Gaiden. All of these were complete, sorry, and Ninja Gaiden especially was in good condition. This was free for £5 in a shop. I got it bundled with some other stuff, of which I'll show you in a second, but I thought that was a good price. So, Ninja Gaiden. Some accessories and some Game Boy stuff. Only 2 Game Boy games, Jurassic Park and Star Wars. I'm not a huge Game Boy fan. There's a few titles I like, but I'm more a fan of Game Gear and Nomad and Turbo Express and stuff. But I got 2 Super Nintendo controllers. Now these are obviously resealed, you can see from the sides, and the boxes are rather shoddy, but they are box Super Nintendo controllers. I did pay next to nothing for them, and they are new. They are NTSC, as you can tell by the coloured buttons, because they're not multicoloured. So, weren't the best of deals. I think I paid about £2 each for these. So, even just for a good condition Super Nintendo controller, that's not terrible. Now, I've got a stack of PS1 stuff. There's some more down there. Most of this stuff isn't in the best of shape, but I paid so little for it and got it as a bundle. So, Medal of Honor Underground. That is missing its manual, and the case is kind of beat up. Crash Team Racing, great game. Kind of shame it's a platinum version. I think I've already got the main version, but I got it in a bundle, and yeah, so I can either trade or sell this. So that's complete, in good condition. Yeah, and then NBA Extreme. Not a huge fan of sports games, as I said, but you know, NBA Jam's always a favourable series. It's complete as well. That cost me 50p, I believe. Another bundle tile. Haven't played this either. That is complete. Yep. So give that a go at some point. Now, it's a game I have played. Bomberman. I got another copy of this floating around somewhere, but this was rather cheap, so I thought, why not? This is complete as well. Yep. This is in here somewhere. So got that. Mary Kate and Ashley Winner's Circle. I bought this just as a joke and to bulk up the collection, but yeah, I know this is complete. I only bought this recently. Yeah, for 50p it's hard to turn down any PlayStation 1 game in good condition because the discs are usually scuffed to high heaven. Medal of Honor, you can see already the case is smashed on this, but it was part of a bundle, so you know, I had to buy it because it was bundled in. War Games, Defcon 1. I think I paid £1 for this and it's in good condition, so regardless of whether it's a good game, I think I'll pick it up. Always bulks up the PS1 collection. So, last stack. Leave that till last. Syndicate Wars. I think I played this a very long time ago, but I can't really comment. That was cheap, probably 50p I think. Doom was one of the reasons I wanted the bundle. It's a shame it's the value series, but at least it's not got the horrible silver platinum side. I believe, yeah, complete. That was part of the bundle, so loved that game. You have to excuse the knobhead outside revving up his engine, but and now the dog. Crash Bash and the Pits one. Just a manual, no inlay. Platinum version. crap case. FIFA 2002, another bundle title. Got literally no interest in it, but bundle title, there's nothing you can do there. Same with World Championship Snooker. Complete again. Might give this one a go actually, because I am kind of fond of snooker. I always hate PS1 cases. FIFA, that's complete. I'm not going to bother showing you that one. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2, complete. It's got the wrong manual in it. It's got a Platinum Hits version. And Duke Nukem Land of the Babes. That's also complete. Yeah. So I haven't played this either, but I remember it being horrible. So not much left now. I actually bought, this is empty, but there was a Game Boy Color in here. That's elsewhere, someone's probably playing on it, but I think I paid £10 for this with some games, and I thought that wasn't bad. Box is in reasonable shape except for the little bit missing on the top, so yeah, I didn't think that was too bad. And then some PS2 stuff. And a GameCube game. I got Godzilla, Destroy All Monsters. It's missing the manual and the disc is pretty bad on this, but I got it cheap and wanted to play it, so the condition doesn't really matter if I'm going to play it, and I'll purchase it again at a later date for the collection. The Warriors was complete. Yeah. Remember this being quite fun. It's Rockstar games, you'd expect it to be. So yeah, that was, I think, roughly £1. Resident Evil Outbreak, huge fan of the series. That is also complete. I paid 50p or £1 for that, wasn't a lot. Metal Arms, very good game. Can't rate it highly enough. Yeah, so pick it up if you see it. In my opinion, this was one of the games I got with Ninja Gaiden for free for a £5. I wasn't going to leave Tomb Raider Anniversary Collector's Edition for that sort of price. It's all complete. Taking stuff out. So as you can see, it's quite an elaborate special edition. At least it's not your standard now DLC and a soundtrack CD. So there's a nice little picture of a T-Rex. So just like that. So free for a £5. Games cost me about £1.66 or something stupid. So it's not bad. Shadow the Hedgehog. Trying to get every Sonic game. Sonic's my favourite video game character. That is complete. That was in the bundle as well with them other two games. Along with Driver Parallel Lines. That is complete as well and in very good condition. That was another free for £5 purchase. Haven't played this one, so I can't comment, but another good series on Minutia of Capcom. That's also complete. I've played this before, but for some reason got rid of it. You know as you do. Trade in stuff and then regret it afterwards, so that was rather stupid. Oh, I just forgot. One more PS1 game that I didn't show was actually the best one of the lot, which is Armored Core. I know I paid £1 for this, and it's semi-valuable game. It's not crazy. It's not Tombi value or Nintendo World Championships or something, but it is complete and in good condition. So Armored Core. San Andreas, used to own this, got rid of it stupidly. Bought it again. It's not complete, which is a shame, but it's an easy enough game to pick up, so I'm not too worried about that. And then the two best PS2 games, in my opinion, that I bought were Hyper Street Fighter 2, fantastic original release, and the PS2 version's pretty good as well. So yeah, that cost me, I think, £3. And it will probably be the most sought after one out of the lot that I picked up. Shame it wasn't the Xbox release, but it's Jurassic Park Operation Genesis. Disc isn't in the best of shape, but I can always do something about that. It's complete, so just get it resurfaced or somewhere. It's got to be somewhere that still does it. I think that was from a charity shop. So my best find of the week was actually a console, which is this beast. PC Engine Duo R. got its box. The actual console's in fantastic shape and everything's there. Its manuals, its leads. The problem is because it's a Japanese console, it came with a Japanese power supply, meaning I had to source an alternative one, but that's all been sorted. It actually come with a, well, I say a loose because it's an unbranded case, but a Turbo Duo game. This is the only Turbo Duo game I own, a Super CD game. I've got a lot of the cue cards for the PC Engine. So, and that's got Gates of Thunder, Bonk's Adventure, and Bonk's Revenge on it. Don't know why someone's wrote Bomberman. I don't remember Bomberman being on this disc. But that concludes my pickups for roughly about 3 weeks now. Hope you enjoyed the video, and if you ever want to trade anything or whatever, let me know. Thanks for watching.